This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Queen Studios of New York, we're here, TGIW number 40, MMA News, Fight Night, Joanna versus Waterson. Joanna's fat. All right, let's just get to it with the MMA. Holes. Yes. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, here we go. We are live, and there's a fat Joanna Jedrzejczyk, and there's MMA News, and PFL Fight Week. Triton Fight Week will be doing the play-by-play. So much shit. The giveaway, Jesse. How are you?
Oh, my goodness. I'm wonderful.
Wonderful.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Wonderful.
And that's right. We will be doing the giveaway tonight. The Timeless CBD vape pens is going out to one lucky MMA hole, and we're gonna do that tonight, right, Jesse?
Right.
All right. A lot of stuff to get to tonight. A lot of news, sexy news, and I hope everyone is sexy as well. And look at it. Just look at it. This is the main event of UFC. It's on ESPN 19 or Fight Night number, God knows. What number Fight Night is this? Do you know?
161.
161. Sorry. Miss Yon's a lot's back. 161. All right.
Yeah.
There we go. 161 is the Fight Night. And it's in jeopardy. Joanna Jedrzejczyk says, "Don't worry, everything is going to be fine. Don't worry, everything is going to be fine. Even though I have cheeseburger in belly, I'd be fine. I make weight." But we have this story, and it seems like, ever since she went up to go back down, it might be a little difficult for her, the former champion. And this would suck. The fight night's a good fight night, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to this lady fight, Jess. Are you?
I am. It's one of the more interesting women's fights. But I can't say it's like the most hyped up fight to me for a main event.
Now,
maybe a co-main event.
I have a question for you, Jess.
Sure.
There was a time where you were a big JJ fan.
I still am. I love her to death. I think she's the best.
You used to get super fired up when she was fighting.
I am fired up for her fight.
And now what happened?
There's no use to. I am fired up for her fight. But I just don't know if this is main event worthy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. But, maybe a co-main event.
Well, would you rather see Kron versus Cub as a main event?
Negative. But here's where my concern is if Joanna doesn't make weight, who is the main event?
God, look at all those L's. 4 L's in a row for Cub Swanson. He's still 25-11, which is still impressive. But the Kron Gracie with the 5-0, everyone's talking about him. He's so dreamy. He's a Gracie family member. But I don't think that should be the main event. I'm looking around here.
It's a great card. The whole card is good.
Yeah, you got a buddy, Devin Clark's on it. James Vick versus Nico Price should be pretty fiery. Eric Anders versus Mir Shart. There's a lot of things on here. The return of Mckenzie Dern. But it does need this main event. I know a lot of people aren't fans of female fighting, but JJ's the boogie woman. I don't care. I don't care how many losses.
I love her.
She's coming off a loss. Her last one was Valentina Shevchenko when she went up. Before that, she got the win off of the tiny tomato can, Tisha Torres. 2 L's in a row, the Rose Namajunas. But now she's facing a problem, and it's food, Jesse. It is food. Her greatest battle yet. And this is actually a real picture of her. I mean, on Podbean and iTunes, you do not see this, but our YouTube audience is looking at this beautiful picture. And this was the paparazzi got a picture of Joanna at the beach, throwing her arms in the air, the peace signs, beautiful bathing suit. And I can't believe it. How is she going to make weight, Jess?
I'd love to know when she dyed her hair. I must have missed that.
She's always dyeing her hair. You know, she's all, you know, she's a revamped Joanna. She's all sexy now. She used to just be the boogie woman.
Yeah.
Joanna champion. Now she's all sexy and dolled up. But this picture over here says different, you know?
Yeah.
Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's been a while. I have not been on show in a while. I've been eating, busy.
Why is your mouth so big?
Well, it's because to fit all the food in my mouth, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, do you think you're going to make weight on Friday?
Absolutely. Here's the problem. I had a little bit too much shepherd's pie, and it's in my belly, and I'm just trying to shit it out. Once it's shit out, I probably make weight, and I will smash China woman's face.
I thought it was a burger that you posted on Instagram.
Oh, yes, burger, shepherd's pie, pork chops, you know, the traditional fat foods, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some desserts, tiramisu.
Do you mind if we look at your Instagram to see what it was that you posted that you were eating?
We could show that if you'd like.
All right, let's see it then.
All right, let's see. Just put me on the spot here.
I saw a post of, like, it was like her latest post was her eating something. Oh, it was taken down. Oh, wait.
Where's this post?
Oh, no.
Are you making this shit up?
Oh, no. No, it was a burger.
I don't see any
burgers. Wait. X out of that and scroll a little bit.
Jesse, there's no burger here. What are you talking about?
Oh,
no. I think you're full of shit. Let's ask Joanna what's this about.
Yeah, there was a post.
Jesse, you lying cunt. Oh, my God. What? I had no burger on my thing over there. You are full of shit.
There was a post. Maybe it was someone else who posted it. Joanna was eating like a really hefty meal in a restaurant.
Listen, I put on a couple of pounds, but I'll be fine by Friday. Speaking of being fine, if you go over to her Twitter, actually, I retweeted this little jammy over here, and she made a statement. So you have the story, right? Let's go right into the story, and then we'll talk about Joanna's statement.
All right.
Over here. We'll go over to the MMA-Holes.com. Where the fuck is the MMA-Holes.com?
According to MMA Fighting, Michelle Waterson is staying ready in the hopes that Joanna Jedrzejczyk will make weight. Michelle Waterson is in Tampa, Florida to compete against former champ Joanna Jedrzejczyk at UFC Fight Night this weekend. She hopes a win will secure her the next shot at reigning strawweight queen Weili Zhang. Unfortunately, reports have surfaced initially from Combat that Jedrzejczyk is struggling to make the 116-pound limit for the non-title bout. As a result, the entire fight could be scrapped.
Put Devin Clark up top, man. That's it. Done.
Waterson spoke with MMA Fighting on Wednesday and said that she's staying ready to cut weight and compete against Joanna at strawweight this weekend. Meanwhile, her management team and the UFC continue to work to sort out the details. Waterson said empathetically when asked for a current status on her main event bout, quote, "Ask Joanna, I'm ready to fight. I heard that Joanna was having trouble making weight and that she wanted to renegotiate the contract at 120 pounds. I took this fight under the assumption that we were both in contention for the strawweight belt, and to me, that's a very serious undertaking. There's only a couple things you have to do as a fighter, and one of them is make weight. I know Joanna's super professional, and she's never not made weight before. My intention is to fight for the strawweight belt, not for the flyweight belt, not for the featherweight belt, the 115 belt. That being said, I'm here, I'm cutting weight, I'm ready to fight on Saturday. I honestly don't know what's going on with Joanna and her camp, and I'm staying focused. I'm letting my management team figure out the rest."
All right, so here is the tweet. Okay. This is Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She looks Skeletor-like, you know, so it looks like she is, whoa, that's close. It looks like she is pretty thin here, and she is trying to cut this weight. Very
well, it's just the shape of her face.
Why, you think her face is just, oh, man.
She has that face shape.
This is the boogie woman. All right, so this is on her Instagram in her stories. We got it here. We retweeted this shit. Check this out.
I don't know what's going on. The weigh-ins is tomorrow, and you all worried about the fight is on. The weigh-ins.
What the fuck? She looks like Laurel and Hardy, Jesse. You ever see Laurel and Hardy?
Well, let's make jokes after I hear what she says.
Hold on. This is Joanna Jedrzejczyk, right? Hold on, check this out. I spelled Laurel and Hardy. Yeah, I definitely spelled that wrong, but here we go. Laurel and Hardy. Have you ever seen Laurel and Hardy before, Jesse?
No, Moss.
Okay. So, the, where is he? Where's that smile? So, see that smile over there? Right? Mm-hmm. That's Laurel. And here is, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Do you see the similarity?
It's uncanny.
You put a little fucking top hat on her and she's Laurel. Okay, back to this.
The fight is on. The weigh-ins is on Friday. Keep it calm, guys. All fine.
There's the
Step
wink.
by step. I will see you there. Did I miss something? Did I miss the weigh-ins today or what? Because the weigh-ins is on Friday. Isn't it? I don't know
What is she doing? Now,
I mean, she's trolling.
yeah.
what's going on. The weigh-ins is tomorrow and you all worried about the fight is on.
Here comes
the
it.
weigh-ins is on Friday. Keep it calm, guys. All fine.
So when you wink, Jesse, does that noise happen?
No, I don't with it. No, I don't.
What's that sound? Is that the actual sound of her eyeball, like her eyelid closing? Is that the sound? Why? What's that? Try it. Give it a shot, Jess.
Fine. Keep it calm, guys. All
Come on, let's just. You're the worst.
keep it calm, guys. All
That's fucking weird, man.
Aw, super chat.
Sounds like an African clucking over there. Connor Hernandez.
She sounds like Vanderlei when he called out Chuck.
Vandalay, you still here? Where are you, Vandalay? I moved it. Why did I? Oh, there it is.
Lick my
There's
balls.
Vandalay. Thank you, Connor Hernandez, for the donation. Keep it calm. Keep it calm, guys.
guys. All keep it calm, guys. All fine. Step by step. I will
Oh, she did it twice. I doubled.
You didn't notice that?
No, there's
so
two.
focused
There's two
on one.
cluckings.
all fine. Step by step. I
Now, if she doesn't make
So,
weight,
I
this is
gotta
gonna be the cringiest
honest,
video ever.
It's like Tourette's. It's like Tourette's. Like,
Keep it calm, guys.
do you know what Tourette's?
keep it calm, guys. All fine. Step by step.
You're laughing, but it is kind of like Tourette's syndrome.
No, she's notorious for winking. That's her thing. Like,
Maybe it's a Tourette's tick.
no, I think it's her trying to be cool. I don't think it's Tourette's, Jesse. I think she's actually just.
Have you ever seen Tourette's?
Yeah, but Tourette's is when you're just like flinching and doing like weird shit.
No, that's not what Tourette's
You think
is.
she's got Tourette's? You're saying Joanna Jedrzejczyk has Tourette's?
That what she's
Keep
doing
it
there.
calm, guys. All fine.
No, she did it on purpose. What are you talking about? She's timing her click with her wink.
I'm not saying she
Keep it
has
calm, guys.
Tourette's. I'm saying it's
All
very
fine.
similar.
Step by step. I will see you there. Did I miss something? Did I miss the weigh-ins today or what? Because the weigh-ins is on Friday. Isn't it? I don't know.
I can't. All right, so she's saying be cool. Everything's fine. What do you think, Jess? Do you believe her?
I believe she's gonna make weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Friday. Keep it calm, guys. All fine.
You're gonna
Step
change.
by step.
No, I just wanted to play that with you.
Yeah,
there.
like I don't understand why.
I wanted to play you.
It's so.
What?
I hate. You already know I hate that
Keep
cam.
it calm, guys.
And
All
then-
fine. Step by step. I will see you.
All right, what do you think in the chat? Will Joanna Jedrzejczyk make weight, and will this happen? Now, the karate hottie Michelle Waterson said that she is not going to fight Joanna in any catch weight, and I don't blame her for not doing that. So then they were looking for an opponent for JJ to fill in instead of the karate hottie, and it's just a mess. Will this fight happen? Chat room, let us know.
Two Joint says, "Wow, are we ever stuck on this?" That dude says it felt good. Van Shipman, flat Iserv, pedophilia, click and wink to all the MMA holes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Joanna Holloway says Jackson Rounds. Patty Brady says, "Fuck, she's a hot that hottie." No, she's been eating Popeye's chicken sandwiches all week, says Drunk Savage. Joanna, the type of girl, ... says all good. Dan says, "Keep it calm, guys."
Keep
Click.
it calm, guys. All fine. Step by step. I will. Calm, guys.
Oh. It's like, I don't know if didn't she get married to that one guy? I'm crying. I can't.
Yeah, I think she just recently got
Could
married.
you imagine living with that? She seems like a sweetheart, but
Yeah,
could
why
you
are making
imagine?
so much fun of her?
Keep it calm, guys. All fine. Step by step.
Imagine waking up Hey, honey, would you like to have some breakfast right now? I mix you bacon and egg and cheese. Did that feel good? Like she goes down, she blows you, right? She's going down on you. Oh, pervert time! WMMA scene now with the boobies! Keep it calm, guys!
Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Flapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman beware. Pervert cameraman, show them tits. Pervert cameraman, $10 tip. Pervert cameraman, Yanni Celeste. Pervert cameraman, show them breasts. Movies.
What has he got, WMMA?
PFL, Risen, UFC, 2-1 championship shows this weekend. Sleep? We don't need no stinking sleep. Also, Joanna playing some serious head games, but looking like crap 2 days out. Could be false confidence.
Oh, you think that's what it is, Jesse?
Friday. Keep it calm, guys.
Keep it
All
calm. Keep it calm,
fine.
WMMA.
Step
Keep
by
it calm.
step.
Keep it calm, guys.
Thank you, WMMA scene. Yeah, there is a lot of MMA. We are going to be at Triton Fights, and we're going to miss PFL. Kayla Harrison is back in business, so that's that. All right, a simple yes or no, will this fight happen? That's the question. That's what we want to know. Jesse,
Yes, sir!
You're saying yes, sir? I'm going to go yes, sir.
A cumin.
What does the chat say? Yes? Or no? Simple yes or no, will the fight happen?
2 joints, that chopstick stuck in her head. Dr. Nate, let's go. Mighty Mouse King K, yes. August E, Life and Logic, I think it will. 2 joints, who cares? NC33 says yes. D-Rest, Pervert Joanna. Roberto Hernandez, yes. Roberto Lopez, yes, sir. Dr. DJ Psycho, Jess. Life and Logic, too much money to let go. W Shaggy, JJ and JBH are twin sisters. Dr. Nate, yes, sir. Drunk Savage, she'll miss by 3 pounds. Alexis Press, nah. Birdman 23, no.
No!
Drew Becker, hit
Keep it
the
calm,
like
guys.
homeboys, pedophilia, make it a soundbite, Moss. Keep it calm,
All
guys.
fine.
You want that, Jess? Should we make it the
Keep
soundbite?
it calm, guys.
Keep it calm, guys.
Yeah, so anytime
All-
someone gets rowdy in the chat, you can just go, keep it calm, guys.
Calm, guys. All fine. On Friday. Keep it calm, guys. All fine. Step by step.
Keep it calm, guys.
I will see you there.
What is that?
It's a tick.
That's not a tick. That she's doing that shit on. That's her being cool. That's what it is. Hate to break it to you. That is her being suave and cool. Joanna Jedrzejczyk. I still like the Boogie Woman though, but that's just it's out of control.
Keep
All
it
right.
calm,
Should we do the giveaway now? I mean, people have been waiting long enough. Should we do it now, or should we let them wait some more? What do you think?
All right.
Chat room, hit us with the ones right now. If we should do the random giveaway, let us know. As well.
Oh, I got another package from Cal.
All right, go ahead. Get the package from Cal. Open the package from
Actually,
Cal.
I think your headphones stretch further than mine, so you want to reach back there and grab it real quick?
All right. Passive.
Thanks, Moss. Drunk Savage dropping the 1. Credo 8 Thor 1. 2 says that dude. Roberto Hernandez with the 1. Flat Deacon with the 1. D-Rest 1. Now football 1. Pedophilia.
All
Wanda
right.
French. Philip V. 2 joints. They're all saying yes, Moss.
They want it. They want it. Yes, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over to... sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The soundboard sounds fucked up again. Is Laurel and Hardy. Okay, so this is the video. This is the fight react. You know what's funny? As you're taking a sip here, I had it on you taking a sip here, and simultaneously I got fucked up for a second. I'm watching the video, and then I look at you, and she's taking a sip exactly at the same time. I'm like, am I showing the right freaking... Anyway, this is UFC 243. Oh, I'm wearing the same shirt, too. Maybe I should keep it calm, guys.
Keep it calm, guys.
We told people to, on this video, we told them to write or like, subscribe to the channel, and over down below, we said to let us know how you became an MMA fan, a UFC fan, yada, 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 yada. And there it is. There are some submissions over here. Now, we are only going to accept the people that said, let's see, here, like Drunk Savage right over here. This submission. My buddy showed me the first 2 back in the 90s. Then I bought the one when Dan Fry first started, and he's the ugly that really got me into it. He's the ugly guy that really got me into it. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
So something along the lines of what got you into it.
Yeah. So that's pretty much right. I apologize. I'm multitasking. It's not working out well for me. All right. So here we go. You ready? Let's
Can I
put
click the scramble button?
Let's put on the scramble button. Over here. You want to scramble it up?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I do too much here. I got to we got to get, what's his name? Alfonso? What's his fucking name? All right. Here we go. Let's put it over here. We drop it into this little link thingy over here.
Okay. I hit scramble.
Get your YouTube comments. Okay, hold on. Now, this is the button that we have to press.
Yes.
I'm going to zoom in on the button. Alrighty. Now, if it is in another country, if you do not live in the United States, you will not get a
vape pen,
but we will send you a shirt, some stickers, and stuff like that. So, you'll still get something. All right.
Ready?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold the door. Okay. Here we go. All right, Jess, you can. All right, ready? Hold on a second. Dramatic music. Now. Why does the soundboard sound like this? Does it sound shitty in yours too?
Not right now.
No? This is my headphones.
When do I click?
This is very exciting. Oh!
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
We got real sorry lied.
Today Instagram shut my page down for being full of shit. I come to purge myself of all lies I told. I never got paid from BetDSI, even in crypto. I never even bet money, and all hooker talk was BS. Only time I dig Scott wet was in the tub. Fuck my life.
Whoa.
Wow.
Jeez. Real sorry lied. Thanks for the donation. Sorry you lied. All right, here we go.
Ready?
So here's the deal. You hit start when I tell you. Dramatic music.
Here we go. I'm going to click it.
Who's getting the vape pen? Are you getting the vape pen? Who knows? Ready, Jesse?
I'm ready.
Get ready to click it.
I'm ready.
And go! Oh, all the names are flying through. Who's going to win the vape pen from Timeless CBD?
O'Reilly Nation says, if I wasn't at Hooters, JBH, I would have reacted the same way when Ty lost because he's my boy.
Oh, nope, you don't get it. How did they get it, Jesse?
They have to say how they got into the UFC.
All right, we go again.
Do I pick another winner?
Pick another winner. We have to find out who wins this game.
Ready?
Go. Start. And there go all the names. They're all flipping around, going crazy. The raffle is going in.
Started with watching Tito Ortiz, sadly.
That is a winner. Drew Becker.
Wonderful.
All right, Drew Becker, you are the winner of the Timeless CBD
Congratulations.
Vape pen. Now, if you are underage or if you live outside of the U.S., well, we're going to have to send you a shirt and some stickers and shit. But let us know, how can they contact us?
If you do live in the U.S. and you would like the vape pen, send us a message on the MMA-Holes.com, link in the description. There is a contact page. You can send us a message through there. And you do have to sign an affidavit that you're saying you're 18 years or older, so we can't just send it to you. But we'll go back and forth and get all that taken care of if you live in the U.S. If not, let us know where your address is, and we'll send you a different little care package.
All right, so come over to the MMA-Holes.com.
Oh, he does. Perfect, Drew Becker. So the MMA-Holes.com. Send us on the contact page.
Where do you see him?
In there, right there, Drew Becker at the top.
There he is. All right, there's Drew Becker. All right.
So send us a message on the MMA-Holes.com. With your email.
Super chat.
Yes, and congratulations, that Indian dude.
Joanna, my stomach was a balloon.
My foot was a balloon.
It sure was a balloon. There's the contact us section on the MMAHoles.com. All right, so Drew Becker is the winner. All right, we'll be doing more of these, pay-per-views and fight nights. We'll have some other stuff to give away. We got a lot of shit to give away from sponsors, so stand by. Stay tuned. All right, what's the next story in the news?
Wait, I must open this from Cal.
Oh, okay. Yes, please. Open it, please.
I already know who this is from because he told me.
Well, you did say Cal, correct?
Cal.
Cal.
I don't know his last name. His name's just Cal. I think Drunk Savage is going to love this too because I just got the rest of the graveyard.
Oh.
That goes behind the graveyard welcome sign that Drunk Savage got me.
Nice.
So the graveyard is complete.
All right, now you have to put Cal's name on the bottom of each and every one of those.
Yes, I do, actually.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'll do that later. Oh, by the way, I found out the haunted church was from Frank Pavon. I put his name at the bottom of the haunted church, so thank you. And if you would like to help me build a village before Halloween, link in the description.
That's right. down below. Help Jesse's Halloween dreams come true. All right. There we go. All right, Jess. Moving on into the news.
All right.
Khabib time.
Yes. So according to the Bleacher Report, Khabib's manager says the UFC title fight versus Tony Ferguson is in play for spring 2020. Ali Abdelaziz, the manager of Khabib Nurmagomedov, confirmed to ESPN's Brett Okamoto that UFC lightweight champ would be open to a fight with Tony Ferguson in 2020. Abdelaziz said, "Bring your ass March or April, get the ass whipping and retire. That's it. Finished." Nurmagomedov defeated Poirier in his last fight against UFC 242 in September. He'd been out of action for nearly a year, having served a 9-month suspension for his role in the brawl involving Conor McGregor at UFC 229. During an appearance in St. Petersburg, Russia, Nurmagomedov said he has nothing to prove against McGregor, having submitted the former champ in the 4th round. Nurmagomedov echoed Abdelaziz's comments in adding he's hopeful of fighting in March or April at Gazprom Arena in St. Petersburg.
Why? I don't understand. Like, why does it take so long between Khabib fights? This has been his whole career. Like, because
he always wants his fights in Russia.
I mean, I guess he made $6 million, right? So there's no incentive now to come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's never been active at all. It's crazy. Like, it kind of sucks. But hopefully we do get that fight versus Ferguson. So no mention of GSP.
Right.
Okay. So Tony El Kukui Ferguson. Poor Ferguson's got to wait even longer. The guy's going to be 40 years old before he gets a crack at the Khabib. All right. Well, will it happen? Will the Eagle fight the Kukui? That is the question. Jesse, do you think that is the fight that's going to happen next?
Probably yes.
Man, I got to say this. From history, I'm going to have to lean with no.
Super chat.
I hope it happens. Conor Hernandez.
Hey guys, what time is it? Eagle.
It's Khabib time!
Oh, shit. Jesse got the Khabib time. She got the papuka. I'm not confident, Jess.
I like how you say papaka.
Papuka.
It's so cute when you say it.
Wonderful.
The papaka.
All right, so, man. So, next March? That's what he's going for?
They're going for March or April, yeah, somewhere around there. Somewhere around spring.
This is number one bullshit.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. A Khabib versus Tony Ferguson should happen. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I'll die and then I won't see the fight. You can't.
Wonderful.
Wah, wah.
I don't want to wait anymore, Jess.
Yeah.
I don't. What are we waiting for here? You call up Khabib.
You just saw him fight. What are you complaining about?
What do you mean? When was that fight? Dustin Poirier.
3 weeks ago?
It was not 3 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago? 5 weeks ago?
5 weeks ago.
Something like
When
that.
when was that fight? It was like 7 years ago.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't long
I don't
ago
want to wait.
at all.
I don't want to wait anymore. I want the fight.
You just saw him fight.
This is coming from a guy that says that, he's not going to fight too much. He's going to retire and call it a day. Like, he has like maybe 1 or 2 fights left. So we're going to wait 1 fight per year? Like, is that what we're going to wait for? I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. Jesse. I want him to do it for me.
Oh, man.
But you want to wait? Aren't you bummed?
I don't mind waiting because every time he fights, it's worth the wait, The
guy is 28-0 now?
Yes, Moss. Get it right.
He's 28-0. But it's just like 28-0. There's no fights.
You actually made me want to yawn there.
28-0. Come on, man. What are we doing? Get your 2 fights in and then retire. Go away then if you want to retire. Spend time with your family. I've had enough. I had enough. You got to wait until March. I have a feeling it's not even going to happen in March. I don't think it is. And we're not going to get Kukui. We're going to get some bullshit. Anyway. All right, what do you guys think about this in the chat? I'm kind of getting, I'm over this.
Robert Messer says, Defender, get out. Life and Logic, Tony's a fighter's fighter. Do Chronic or Ramadan. Joey Vagater, yes, let's hate on Khabib. Roberto Lopez, Defender, vacate. Michael with the fist pump says Sean Hart. Roberto Hernandez, Michael A. with the peace sign.
Peace sign.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
It's Kevin from Chicago.
I called Jimmy Smith radio show on Sirius XM and said I favor Khabib to beat Adesanya. They nearly had a heart attack in disbelief. Go watch Khabib wrestle with Rockhold. He does very well. Rockhold much bigger, stronger and better grappler than Adesanya.
You think he beats Adesanya? He doesn't. Here's my problem. And Daniel Cormier did say that Khabib. And thank you for the donation, Kevin. Daniel Cormier did say Khabib is like one of the strongest guys in the gym, and Cormier fights at heavyweight now. So I'm not taking anything away from how strong Nurmagomedov is. It just, if we're talking about Israel, a middleweight fighter, and Khabib doesn't even want to go up to welterweight, does that make sense? Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? I don't see Khabib beating Adesanya. I don't know. Am I wrong? He won't even go up to welterweight to fight. And he could fight. He could be very successful at welterweight. But I understand why he wants to stay at 155. Get no blemishes. Don't ruin his legacy and just right off into the sunset. I'm cool with that. But Adesanya? You think so?
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know, man. I don't think Khabib would even get close to him. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You're not doing it right.
How do you do it?
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know, man. I would like to agree with him, but I don't. Do you agree?
You sound like,
well, you like
me that sting breath.
You like what? I did it. You like both fighters. What do you think? Who wins that fight?
The thing is we've seen Khabib kind of get wobbled before by not heavy strikers, but smart strikers. Pinpoint strikers, like I like to say. We've seen him kind of get wobbled before. Never knocked down, never knocked out, but certainly taken, you could see the damage done. So I would have a concern about that. Everyone's like, oh, Khabib's stronger. He would sit on Adesanya. But Adesanya also has really good takedown defense. In fact, incredible takedown defense, which makes me wonder how his ground game is. And if Adesanya can keep it on the feet, I actually kind of worry for Khabib a little bit. And I love Khabib. I love Israel Adesanya. So,
you
man, shoot. All
right. Craig, Khabib can't box is Craig. Craig, what's going on, man? It's funny that I just saw you say that in the chat. And I'm distracted. I'm a little bit distracted, Craig. Every time and this is the problem I have. I have like ADD. And I was looking in the chat, I was checking out what everyone was saying, and Craig was, seems like a swole MMA hole. But the picture on his avatar, see that picture up there, Jess? I keep on thinking conjoined twins. Like I keep on thinking, right? When you see that, like their heads are stuck together. I don't know why. I keep on seeing this picture, and I'm like, are they stuck? Are they conjoined? But I think that's him. It must be him and his girlfriend or wife, right? What do you think?
I don't fucking know, Moss.
As you're talking,
what does this
I'm looking
matter?
at this. I'm like, is he a conjoined twin, or I don't know? Just you got to debunk the rumor of you being a conjoined twin, but I can't stop looking at it in the chat. It's distracting me. All right,
that was the most bizarre takeaway I've ever seen.
Avatars throw me off, and that when I see the head stuck together like that, it's weird because. Like, if we were to take a
if
picture
I got distracted
together,
like this, he would shut me down and move on.
But if we would take a picture together, like, our heads wouldn't be stuck together like that.
Yes, they would.
You would think
this is what we would do.
That's like conjoined twins.
Someone screenshot. This is a picture.
Hold on. But you got to take your headphone off. All right, hold on a second. Right? That's not normal, no?
Look at the camera. Screenshot.
You gotta move this way. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It threw me off a little bit. But Craig, you're awesome, man. We love you. He says it's love. It's conjoined love. All right. I don't know why I got so sidetracked there. It just completely threw me off. Give him stream head. Well, that's hot. All right. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about Khabib and Adesanya and that whole thing. I think that's a little out of control. That's a fight like that would never ever in a million years happen. So it's like to even. So he's saying that the radio show thought he was crazy, and yeah, I mean, because it is legit a fight that will never in a million years happen, right? So it would be a waste of time to talk about. Correct? Okay. Now that we got to that, let's get to another story over here. As I am distracted tonight. It's these headphones. These fucking headphones suck. As you can tell, I didn't get rid of the white ones, but they were hurting my ears. And now I got these on, and they don't sound right. I need to do something about this. All right, here is Izzy Adesanya. Oh, wait, we got 50 likes, Jesse. We can't not do 50 likes. That's a disservice to the audience. Let's go! Get the weights. Let's pump it up. Let's pump it up.
I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. The dislikes can choke on a dick.
Did I just fart?
It's not. I got like a weird scent.
Well, give me that stank breath. Give me that stank breath. Give me that stank breath. All right. So there we go. Did you just fart?
Wonderful, wonderful.
No, I'm proud of my farts.
Yeah,
I can't take credit for that.
He's gotten to the point now where it's like no fucks given.
Whoa. Stop the likes. Jesus Christ.
He'll just do it like out of nowhere. He just doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, I don't. I would admit to it, and I can't take credit for that. I wish I could, but I don't smell anything. All right, Adesanya, what's going on? Why is he flipping everyone off? What's his deal?
According to MMA Fighting, Israel Adesanya fires back at Jon Jones, saying, "Let me defend my belt, then I will move up and fuck him up." Really?
I was doing my Joanna.
If Jon Jones is trying to rile up Israel Adesanya, it does not appear to be working. On Saturday at UFC 243, Adesanya became the newest undisputed champion in the UFC, knocking out Robert Whittaker in the second round to unify the titles. Shortly afterwards, light heavyweight champ Jon Jones took to Twitter, throwing shade at Adesanya for targeting a fight with him in 2 years instead of immediately. Yesterday, Adesanya responded, saying that Jones is just trying to bait him, but that he can't jump up immediately because he needs to defend his middleweight title against the top contenders first. After that, Adesanya says, then he will come for Jones.
He'll come on Jones.
What started out as a fun hypothetical has turned increasingly chippy between Jones and Adesanya. Jones first threw out the idea that the two would eventually fight, but then seemingly took offense to Adesanya believing he could actually win such a fight. Now, on the biggest weekend of his life, Adesanya says Jones is just trying to steal his shine, pointing out that Jones has been a champion on and off since 2011 and has repeatedly downplayed the idea of moving up a weight class, whereas he just won the undisputed title and already has a date set in mind for when he'll move up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gaylord.
So,
what does that mean?
So it's tough for me to really get into this because I do believe that he will fight Costa next or someone, do a middleweight jammy, or I don't think he would give Bobby Knuckles a rematch right away. But I think he has some business to take care of at middleweight. It would be a smart business move to stay at middleweight right now. So the whole Jones conversation, I can't really jump on anymore. I thought if he beat Bobby Knuckles that, Dana White would go out there and throw it together because he loves the big money, and that probably is a mega fight, but it wouldn't make sense. If you're trying to build this guy to be a superstar, it would be too premature to throw him into that mix. You gotta nurture him a little bit,
Not that I don't think Israel can't take Jon Jones. I do. I do think that he would put one hell of a fight.
Okay.
Against Jon Jones, but I agree that he should stay at middleweight and defend his title a couple of times first. I know that there's still a lot of people who aren't sold on Izzy after he won the belt, which I have no idea why. If he didn't prove himself with Gastelum, he should have proved himself with Whittaker, and apparently people still just can't buy into it. It baffles me. But regardless, there are a lot of people who still can't buy into it, and I think the best way for Izzy to prove himself is to defend that belt a couple more times at his weight class and show that he has what it takes to retain that title.
Something weird is going to happen, though. 2 years is a long time. And Jon Jones, for the most part, stays fairly active if he stays out of trouble. So 2 years, you can. What's going on? What happened? What happened?
Oh, wait.
What'd I miss?
I'm sorry.
Well, at least I explained to you. When my head goes to another place, I explain what happened.
No,
you gotta zoned out.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying now because I looked next to me, and I see someone just bursted out laughing for no reason. So I don't know what I was saying. I have no. What was I saying? You don't know. Good night.
Sorry.
See you later. See you on the Friday show, and we will be at Triton. Jesse has a show tomorrow.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I even saying? I don't even know.
You were talking about Izzy. You started following up after I said Izzy should retain his belt for a couple, or should fight for his belt. I don't fucking know. I was saying that in 2 years is a long time. All right, I'm not gonna talk. Wait, what? Every time I start talking, you start laughing. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
You're like, oh, you said this. I can't fucking. What were you laughing at?
No, talk.
Help me out here.
I'm just.
If you're listening on Podbean and iTunes, I can assume that this is very unlistenable right now because. Why? Well, if you see it, you can see the dysfunction. But if you're just listening, I can't see it being enjoyable. Hear it.
No, go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
All right. What was I saying? I can't pull a thought together because as soon as I start talking, I hear her start laughing, and I'm like, what are you laughing about?
Well, you just keep carrying it on. Why do you could have moved on?
I know. I'm trying to get back into my thought, but I know you're gonna start laughing again. Okay.
You can't blame someone else for why you can't collect your thoughts.
Well, it's tough when you're talking and someone just bursts out laughing. And you're like, what's going on?
It happens sometimes.
Okay. So 2 years is a long time, right, for Jon Jones?
Yes.
That's a long time. I mean, if you think about it, if he does like 3 fights a year, which he's very capable of doing, that's 6 fights, Jesse. You see that math? 6 fights, a lot can happen. Or even if it's 2 fights a year, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance that we might not even see them face off. So all this bullshit back and forth, we have to get something a little closer than them just talking a little shit online. We need a little bit more.
Yeah.
We need more juice. So we're going to assume that he's fighting Costa, right? Is that what we're assuming here, Jess?
That's what I would assume. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have anything to add to this? Good night. We'll see you tomorrow for a JBH fight brief. What, you got nothing to add?
No, I already gave my opinion.
What is your opinion?
I said that he should that he should fight for his belt or defend his belt at middleweight for a little while before even choosing to move up to fight Jon Jones.
Okay, so you're saying he should stay. So you're saying Costa's the fight?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, we got to fill time, so we have to have a conversation. So I'm just
I'm
trying to pull some conversation out of you.
Why do you keep blaming me for?
No, I'm just trying to pull conversation.
You're being so weird.
I'm trying to have a little back and forth with you. Yeah. I'm trying to have a little back. All right, we'll move on. You don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
Life and Logic. What's up, Life and Logic?
Watch Tony Ferguson hit speed bag with his elbows.
Is he? Well, I've seen that before. Is he doing it again? I like when he fucking hits his shit off of a metal pipe. I'm down with that. Let's see what El Kakui's doing. Let's go to his Instagram. Tony Ferguson. Let's see. Oh fuck! Don't you hate when you go to Instagram and you type something?
The wrong thing.
No, you type something, and the first thing that comes up is Tony Ferguson. You go to click on it, and then it switches to someone else's name.
Oh yeah.
It does that all the time.
Yeah.
What is that? What's up with your Instagram? All right, let's see what this loony's doing. Is he doing anything over here? He shows a belt with a sticker on it. All right, that's great. Not sure what that's about. And here's some UFC footage that we can't show. All right, so there's a roller coaster. He's not really doing anything. Here's a picture of him punching Pettis in the face. So he's been pretty quiet, huh? Saying anything on Twitter? See if El Kakui's saying anything on Twitter. Tony. El Kakui. Oh, here's a speed bag. Let's see. Oh, good. Fucking music. Perfect. What kind of music was that? What the hell was he listening to? Like, it sounded like Japanese porn. There he is, hitting the fucking bag.
When were you listening to Japanese porn, Moss?
Before the show. I do it before every show.
Yeah.
I jerk off to Japanese porn. I can't hit a speed bag. They just put one in the gym, and I try to hit this thing, and it looks like, I mean, a cat could hit like a cat toy better than I could hit the speed bag. It's ridiculous. I'll hit it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, really slow, and it moves, but I can't get a rhythm, you know?
That's pretty impressive what he's doing there.
Yeah, he's hitting with that shit with the elbow. He's doing it all. That's Kakui time. Look at that. Any of you hit a good speed bag in the chat? Let me know. I'd love to know. There's Kakui. He's going to fight Khabib when he's about 40. 41, 42. That's when he'll fight. God damn. I wanted to make that fight so bad. Kenny Michael Alanya.
Israel called Costa a wannabe Ricky Martin. Now I wanna see Costa come out with the song Living La Vida Loca, upside down face.
Living La Vida Loca! Or La Visa Loca. I like that.
He said La Visa.
Yeah. Would you like that? Costa walking in, living La Visa Loca?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I would indeed, Moss.
All right, so I get depressed when I see Tony Ferguson, and then I'll see pictures of Khabib, because it's just like, you know that there's a good chance that fight's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, I don't know about that.
Here's
I think
this guy.
I think it will.
You think it will?
Yeah, I think it will. I think we're going to see it happen.
Well, if it didn't happen, what, 4 times?
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
Fifth time's a charm?
There's
Fourth time's
time
charm.
and place for everything.
All right. What do you think in the chat? Will this fight happen? I mean, I don't know. I just want to go back and forth. If you do it quick enough, they merge together, and Tony Ferguson's hitting Khabib's face. His face is the speed bag. All right.
Moss, you feeling all right tonight?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to go. I feel like there's no flow. We have no flow with the show tonight, but I like to. I don't know.
I feel a flow.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel a flow? Yeah, maybe it's just.
Yeah,
maybe you're just having an off night.
Listen, I'll ask you a question. You be like, give me a 1-1 answer, and then we move to the next topic. Why don't we just do that? All right, so
that was really.
You have nothing to add to that Adesanya thing, right?
Aggressive.
No, it wasn't. All right, Rumble. Let's get a little Rumble action. Oh, by the way, do you have the story of the bare knuckle, the goat in bare knuckle?
No, I did not put that on the website.
All right. Well, real quick, if you didn't know, if you don't know, now you know, Ninja. Go over to the community section, and you can see it. It is a done deal, the rematch of the century. Gopov back in action against Jason Knight. So that's happening. The first fight was fun. You pumped up about that?
Yeah, I am. I'm very pumped up about that.
Okay. Jesse's pumped. It's November 16th. They will be going down. And I have to say this, bare knuckle, they're signing everybody. You got Vanderlei over there. What else you got over there? You got Bigfoot Silva. Got all the CTE friends. There was one more that I'm missing. Help me out, Jesse. Hector Lombard is the other one they threw in there.
Yeah, you just
Hector
said about that today.
fucking Lombard is in there. All the guys that have heavy hands and brain damage are going to be there in bare knuckles. So that's good shit. All right, let's go to the next story. Rumble.
According to MMA Mania, Anthony Johnson is interested in Francis Ngannou fight, but not so you can get your rocks off, according to him. Anthony Johnson recently announced that he would make his much-anticipated return to MMA.
You can't stop this again. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
A kickboxing world champion beating MMA strikers proves nothing except that he's a better striker, which we already knew. Him outstriking sloppy brawler Paulo Costa proves nothing. Fans are easily duped by UFC marketing. Fighters are in Russia.
But listen, I understand your point, Kevin, but here's the deal. The fight's never going to happen. So how can we debate this? You understand what I'm saying? There's not going to be an outcome. So we can disagree, but we're literally arguing, can the Hulk beat Superman?
Super chat.
Can Batman beat Superman?
Hello all. How are all the holes out there?
Hi.
Waving.
Hey, PBR, what's going on? How you doing? You wonderful?
Wonderful.
Thank you for the donation. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, the fight's never going to happen. So how do we debate it when there's not going to be an outcome? Right? Do you think that, I mean, like, you said, well, you didn't even say who would win, Khabib versus Stylebender.
No, I said, yeah, because it would be difficult for me to choose, because I think if it stayed on the feet, Stylebender has a higher opportunity. But we've never seen Adesanya on the ground, so it's going to be difficult for me to choose. I can't just choose off the bat. That one's too difficult to choose.
Well, you could say who you could choose, but what I'm saying is we can't argue about it because it's not going to happen. So you got to choose. Say gun to the head, who would you choose? Like, I would pick Izzy because Izzy's just tremendous.
Yeah, I feel that
to him.
Khabib can be knocked down, and I think Izzy, if there's any fighter that can do it, I think it can be Izzy.
Well, here's the thing. How the fuck would Khabib get even close to Adesanya?
What do you mean?
Adesanya's reach, and he's so fucking quick.
But Adesanya has good range, both close range and distance. He's good.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So it wouldn't matter if Khabib...
He wouldn't get close to him. He wouldn't even go near him. The arms would be like a mile across the cage. There would be no shot of Khabib even getting close to him. He could fucking try to bull rush him. He'd get caught every time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it seems like a crazy argument. You know, like, all right, you say Khabib. I say last Stylebender. Jesse says...
I can't.
Okay, she says
you can't force me to make a pick. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be fair to make a pick right now.
Yeah, it would.
No, it wouldn't.
Here's the deal. It's a question that everyone...
No, it wouldn't, because if later on, like...
Everyone will be right.
I change my mind, you know? And then I look like I'm contradicting myself.
Who cares?
Who
do you pick now?
Obviously I care, or I wouldn't say anything.
All right. So you're out. Okay, so let's go to Rumble then. Let's go to Rumble Johnson. Talking some shit back in the news. Rumble's coming back next year.
Wonderful.
Okay, ready?
According to MMA Mania, Anthony Johnson recently announced that he would make his much-anticipated return to MMA, this time as a heavyweight. Rumble retired following his second loss to former UFC light heavyweight champ Daniel Cormier, though it seems getting swole and cannabis business wasn't fully fulfilling the void of fighting left behind. Johnson recently stated that it was Cormier and current 265-pound champ Stipe Miocic who motivated him to mount a comeback in the land of the big men. When he does return, Johnson will be a welcome sight in a division that is set to lose DC in the near future. And while he did have his eyes set on Alistair Overeem and Junior Dos Santos, a fight against Francis Ngannou is enticing too. But as he told ESPN, if and when it happens, it's not going to be your everyday showdown. It's going to be for something special.
All right. So Francis Ngannou, I mean, that would be some fight. Rumble Ngannou. That'd be something else. But do you think Ngannou wants to keep waiting? He's dying to get back in there. He says he wants to fight in December.
I think Ngannou's going to fight someone before he ever gets a chance to fight Rumble. It's not impossible for the Rumble fight to happen, but Ngannou's certainly going to fight someone else first.
All right, let's go over to the heavyweight rankings. Let's see if we can find a fight for Francis. Let's find a fight for Francis, man. Because Rumble's not fighting until next year. That's not happening. So unless Francis wants to wait.
You passed it again.
Yeah, what am I doing? Here's Stipe. Okay, so Francis sitting at number 2 has to take a step back. Does he rematch Blades again? They happened twice. Doesn't happen. Dos Santos. How about
they're not going to do Ngannou versus Lewis again.
You got to do. You got to run.
They're
it back.
not going to do it again.
You got to run back.
That
the beast.
was such a miserable fight.
But here's the thing: Black Beast is fighting when in the next card, right? He's on UFC. He's on this one here, 244. Correct? Yeah. So Derek Lewis is here. This is in November. Yeah, you can't flip it around. Nope, can't do that. It's not, you can't do it.
He could fight Dos Santos.
JDS?
Yep. He could fight JDS. He could fight Volkov.
What do you think? Dos Santos?
In fact, Volkov could fight for a position in the rankings.
A little rematch action? What do you think? Wait, hold on a second. When's the date? Oh, here it is, June. I was looking for it. I was like, I couldn't see the date. So June 29th.
Yeah, they could rematch that.
You want to run it back? But why would they rematch that?
Because it's the only fight that makes sense in the rankings right now. Unless Volkov fights him, but that doesn't really do anything for Ngannou.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. They just fought. Why would they rematch? Ngannou's fucked. Unless they bring Jon Jones up. John said he has a big fight coming up.
Or what if they threw Johnny Walker at him?
What?
What if they did that? What if he moved up to heavyweight and they threw Johnny Walker at him?
At Francis?
Yeah, imagine.
No, I can't imagine that.
What if Johnny Walker wanted to find a way? It's entirely impossible. I mean, not impossible, but it's a huge reach. But
that's so out of left field.
Something a little interesting.
Well, I
mix it up a little bit.
But doesn't Johnny Walker have business to take care of, like climbing the rankings of light heavy?
Yeah, he wants to fight Jon Jones. But I'm saying, what if he ever moved up?
Listen, he's tall and lanky, but why would they do that? It makes no sense.
Give him more of a name for himself?
No.
I mean, nobody pays attention to the rankings anymore anyways. So what better way to do it, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm not, that doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest. Since Johnny Walker's sitting at number 10 at light heavyweight, he's got to get past Corey Anderson. He's trying to creep up the rankings. They're saying he's the Jon Jones killer, You got to let him go up and get a strap before he moves up.
All right.
Or you have to let him fail up top before he moves up. So it kind of doesn't make any sense. All right, let's move on before my brain falls out of my head. Next topic. Oh, he's back. The last style bender. See, it's a weird show tonight. Is there a full moon? Because you're saying some weird shit, weird flow tonight.
Well, you said I was giving you one word answer, so I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you something, and you're not exactly taking. So
hold on, I'm gonna see what kind of moon we have. What kind of moon's tonight? I think it's a full moon. I think I'm gonna turn to a werewolf. Oh, where is it? When's the next full moon, Jesse? Let's find out. Oh shit.
October 13th.
October 13th. What's today's date?
October 9th.
Okay. We're not close to it. We're close, but not close enough. 13th is what is that? Is that what day is that? Today's the 9th, and today is Wednesday. So the 10th would be tomorrow.
Sunday.
It'd be Sunday, correct? Okay. Just looking out. I'm looking out for things. What do we got with the last style bender? What's going on here?
It's not about the last style bender exactly. It's more of the updated rankings after UFC 243. The last style bender did move up 6 spots, pushing Kamaru Usman underneath him by 1 spot.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard that.
Those nipples, Jess. What do you think about those nips?
They're great.
All right. So repeat that, Jess. I'm not.
Yeah. So we know it's not me that's off
Where's the
tonight.
story, though? Like, if this is a story.
We're just talking about the rankings.
Okay. Let's look at it. Go over to the rankings.
Israel Adesanya was pushed up 6 spots, forcing Kamaru Usman underneath him.
Well, Adesanya's the champ.
By
so
1 spot.
How did he move up? He's a champion. Like, he's there. So you got Whitaker at number 1, 2 Costa, Romero 3, Gastelum. No one moved. Yeah, no one moved.
Yes.
It stays exactly the same.
Israel Adesanya up 6 spots. Kamaru Usman down 1 spot.
Oh, you took him pound for pound?
Yes.
Oh, well, I didn't know you were talking about pound for pound. I was looking at the rankings. I'm like, what's going on here? All right, so let's look. Izzy. Adesanya, here he is. He's sitting at 8. Usman down. So, yeah, that's a nice little jump. Do you think that's too much of a jump for him?
No, I think it's great. I think he belongs there. It's kind of cool to see him above Usman.
So he bypass his Nigerian friend. Well, here's the thing. Usman's not even active, right? He's got a fight coming up, so he'll lift up a little bit higher if he can beat Covington. Is he jumping 6 spots? Let's see who he's ahead of. Over Tony Ferguson. He's not a champ. He was an interim champ, so okay. Valentina Shevchenko's been doing some crazy shit, but people don't like to give girls their credit. You got Dustin. You got Bobby Knuckles, Tyron. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm down with that. I don't see anyone that I don't think he should be in front of. Do you see anyone?
No. I like that he's above Usman.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about anyone on that list.
No, I like it exactly the way it is.
Yeah. Do you think he should go higher? You think he should be above Maxi, Daniel, Amanda Nunes, Stipe?
I think that he proves himself a little bit more before we see that happen.
I tell you what, this rankings, I pretty much, I'm agreeing with. Like, you could make an argument for the Amanda Nunes thing, but it's weird how Daniel Cormier was pound for pound number 1 loss, and now he's down to 6. Damn, he got the fucking shaft. He sure got the shaft there, but I'm not upset about this list. I think this is pretty accurate. Is there anyone above Adesanya that you think should be moved around?
Not yet. No, everything else. Well, I've already said that I think Khabib should be 1, Jon Jones should be 2, Amanda Nunes we should see at least number 3. So yeah, of course there are people that should be moved around, but since they're not going to do that, I think where it is right now is fine.
How long do you think it's going to take before Adesanya is bumped up to like top 3?
I don't think it's going to take long. I think we're going to see, he likes to stay active, so we're going to see a lot of title defenses going on, and eventually we're going to see him moving up.
Interesting. If Adesanya does move up a weight class, that will catapult him. So him defending the belt a couple times will have him inch up a little bit, but if he moves up, it's going to be like with Daniel Cormier, what happened with him, where he just catapulted up the list. It would be interesting, and maybe that's what the UFC is waiting for. Jon Jones at number 1 pound for pound, and Izzy like creeps up there in the top 3. You have 1-2 Bones and Izzy. That would be nuts. Then now you're talking that fight is going to be big bucks. So if everything goes in the UFC's plan and Izzy keeps winning, Jon Jones keeps winning, then you're going to see Adesanya go up, because Khabib he's not active enough to really hang there at number 2 for long. He's not. So it should be interesting. It really should be interesting to see what happens down the road. All right. Let's play a word from our sponsor. We got 200 people hanging with the boys. Let's run through the sponsors over here. And ladies and gentlemen, Joanna Jedrzejczyk says she'll be fine. She will make the weight, don't worry. And she will be headlining the Waterson JJ card this Saturday. We'll be doing a live fight reaction to that. So stick around, hang around, subscribe, bell. Wonderful. Let's get a word from our sponsor, BetDSI. Jesse, where do we place that bet?
Just because you're not in Vegas doesn't mean you can't bet on MMA and UFC. BetDSI offers online wagering and has been paying winners for 20 years. Use the link in the description with promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, and get up to 100% bonus match as well as $25 as a welcome bonus today. BetDSI also offers betting options for everything, including NFL, NCAA football, NBA, NHL, UFC, and all the major sports, politics, reality TV, esports, virtually everything. We play there ourselves and recommend BetDSI if you want to add some excitement fights or any other sports you are watching. Once again, go to BetDSI with the link in the description below using promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, and get a limited time 100% bonus offer as well as $25 as a welcome bonus to make some extra cash in the sports you know and love. It's only a game until you bet it at BetDSI.
Oh, it reminds me, I'm going to use it while you do this.
Do you put your body to the test day in and day out? Do your muscles feel so stressed and fatigued that it hurts just to get out of bed in the morning? Whether you're a rigorous athlete or a hard worker, you want to buy a massage gun that provides the best therapy in the market. Theragun provides an all-in-one massage and recovery tool. Theragun helps you release muscle tension, soreness, and recover faster. Use the link in the description below and start using a deep muscle massage treatment unlike anything you've ever felt. Again, head over to Theragun.com with the link in the description below. Start feeling better, moving better, and recovering faster with tension and soreness relief.
Oh, it feels good, Jesse. Oh. Today I did some shoulders. And I hit my triceps. And actually, I forgot to do this post-workout. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, right in the asshole. Ah, right in my bunghole, Jesse.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It feels good in your asshole, Jess. You should try it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you own a business, event, or organization and are looking for the most efficient tools for marketing and advertising? Sticker Mule offers easy online ordering with a 4-day turnaround and free online proofs with free shipping. Use the link to Sticker Mule in the description below and get incredible promotional materials such as durable and waterproof vinyl stickers, coasters, magnets, customized tape, labels, bumper stickers, and more. Sticker Mule offers full-color printing at the highest quality that you deserve. Free shipping, free online proofs, fast production, satisfaction guaranteed. We use Sticker Mule for all of our marketing needs, and we've never been happier with the products we receive. Visit Sticker Mule with the link in the description today.
All right, Sticker Mule is wonderful, wonderful. And last but not least, wait, who won our vape pen? Did you write it down?
Drew something.
Drew, where are you? Still in the chat? Or did you fall asleep? Let's see. Drew. I don't see him in the chat anymore. Drew Becker. There we go. Thank you, Drew. I got to write you down. Contact us, Drew. Call me. Call me. Hold on a second. You all right? You need some timeless? You're not feeling the humor tonight. You're not in.
No, I'm just reading.
All right.
Sometimes, Moss.
Yeah.
I think you're crazier than I am. You know, you did it wrong, Moss.
Yeah, I know.
I think he's crazier than I am. And I take the heat for it. That's what I think. But let's read Timeless.
I'm just trying to be the comic relief.
Timeless CBD sees a gap in the industry between quality and affordability. This is a CBD company that strives to make top-notch products at prices people can afford. All of Timeless CBD's products are carefully handmade at their facility. Each and every batch is third-party tested. Visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description and get your hands on only the best CBD products such as full-spectrum oils, gummies, pain salves, freezes, BCAAs, and more. Use promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, for up to 20% off of your entire order. We use Timeless CBD on a daily, and we haven't felt this good in years. We recommend Timeless CBD to anyone seeking treatment for numerous conditions. Once again, visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description using promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, and get up to 20% off of your entire purchase.
All right. Timeless CBD is wonderful, wonderful. And shout out to Timeless, man. Timeless is hooking it up. I'm drinking my CBD coffee, as usual. Every show I have a CBD coffee. It's delicious. We just ordered some more. And the vape pen going to Drew, and get your CBD down below. Let's get back into the news. Let's see what else we got over here. As we've been talking a lot of Izzy.
Yeah.
I mean, and it makes sense. The guy is playing a piano on a thumbnail. So why not bring him up, right? He's a very good pianist.
According to MMA Junkie, don't call it a call-out, but Marlon Moraes wants to welcome Jose Aldo to bantamweight.
Ooh.
I just did the Joanna click.
Yeah, you clicked.
Marlon Moraes isn't letting the past get in the way of his future. The former bantamweight title challenger hasn't fought since June when he was ground and pound finished by UFC dual champ Henry Cejudo. While he learns from every loss, Moraes doesn't feel an urgent need to avenge the defeat. Unmotivated by a rematch, Moraes is itching to return against any opponent in the UFC puts in front of him. It's not anything other than showcasing improvements and simply competing. Don't call it a call-out, but Moraes wants to challenge a fellow Brazilian next. Former UFC featherweight champ Jose Aldo has voiced his desire to drop to bantamweight. With an added emphasis on respect, Moraes would love to welcome him to the division. He said, quote, "It's not like he's the one calling out Aldo. It's not like that. I have a mutual respect for Aldo. Aldo is a great fighter. What happened is he wants to move down to 135. He's a legend. If he fights once, everyone is going to say that this guy has to fight for the belt. But I don't think he deserves that fight now, and I don't think Henry is ready now. I'm at the top, so it makes a lot of sense for him to move down and fight with me. I'm more than happy to welcome him to the division. I think we could put on a very good fight."
All right. Do you think they can have a very good fight? A call-out that's not really a call-out.
I think it would be interesting to see. But here's the thing. I really don't see Jose Aldo moving down anytime soon because it just doesn't really make any sense for him right now. And I don't even know if that's something that he would want to do.
I'm starting to lose interest. I know he signed a new contract with the UFC.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to lose my Jose interest.
Your Jose?
My Jose interest. Yeah, I've had enough.
Yeah.
And Frankie Edgar, too. I know, like, there's more rumblings about Conor fighting Frankie when he comes back. I'm starting to lose it. Frankie's better days are way behind him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't care about Frankie. I know he's an East Coast guy, and he's likable, but Maxie put a beating on him, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of losing it. I don't know. Like, these older fighters that are legends, Frankie's a legend, Jose's a legend, even Dominic Cruz, like, kind of like, yeah, I don't even care if he comes back.
But him against Moraes I think that's a little fascinating to me.
Aldo?
Yeah, Aldo against Moraes.
I mean, I guess. I really don't have interest if Aldo does somehow make 135, which I have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
If he does make 135 and he wins a belt there, very impressive career. I mean, the guy was one of the best 145ers out there. Some say he is the best.
Yeah.
You know, his little run, he was the only 145 champion when that was going down. I just saw the Discord. So I guess the story is interesting. But
Moss, we're so cute together. We're just so cute.
I'm going to put the picture up that Jesse just saw so you can see what we're looking at. Do you guys give a shit about Aldo? Why we stop? What is this? All right.
I'm expressing my love for you.
Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's better than not expressing your love for me. Hey, thank you, Jesse. That was very nice of you. All right, and this is why Jesse did it. I don't know who put this on.
And H.
And H. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Oh, Michael Anzalone posted it first.
The conjoined twins. There we are. That should be our new avatar. That should be our new channel avatar. Anyway.
Hold it. Okay. Mr. Relaxation wants me to hold you some more.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm relaxing right now. Here's Kenneth Smith coming in.
You choose Conor's next opponent besides Nate. Who do you pick?
Khabib.
What?
I want to see him smish.
It's so weird. She's been saying that a lot lately. She wants to see the rematch, and it's kind of shocking.
I used to not want to see it, but when it shortly after the fight took place, I was like, I don't want to see it again. Don't want to see it again. But now,
so why do you want to see it now?
Now my mind's changing.
Well, why does he deserve it? He doesn't deserve it.
No, it's not about whether he deserves it. I just I don't know. Like, there's something about it that's kind of tugging at me now.
Well, if you look at
tugging at my ball sack.
If you look at your labia, if you look at our videos,
yeah,
our biggest video by far, our biggest reaction was the Khabib McGregor fight, and it would be mega for the show. But I feel that could be inevitable if you do like a tune-up fight for Conor, right? Which Conor does fucking need, and I think that would put more juice to it too. If Conor just comes back after that loss, You could spin it in ways where, oh, he could do this and this different, and maybe he has a shot. But if he wins on a comeback, if he fights a Justin Gaethje,
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, if that happens,
yeah,
I don't think it's gonna happen because Gaethje he's been all over the place talking about this fight.
Well, because it's supposed to it was supposed to happen in July.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
And Conor has come up with an excuse.
I would rather see Conor Aldo too. I would rather see that. There was only 13 seconds. We could have seen a lot more. And Josie's going to have a chip on his shoulder. It would be an incredible lead up to that fight. I'd rather see Conor Aldo than Conor Frankie. I really don't care about Conor Frankie. Even though we've never seen that, I'd rather see Aldo.
Does this help you think? Because I do this too. And it helps me think.
Yeah. It does help me think.
Like when you think about something and you're like, and then all of a sudden it comes, it's like you're snapping it into your brain.
It's so weird. Like, thank God. And Jesse, welcome back. I'm glad you're back to the show.
I was never gone.
No, but now you're.
I was just trying to help you out because you were saying that I wasn't.
No, you're
helping
great.
You
You're
out.
great right now, and I'm thanking you. I'm saying thank you for being with me right now. But yeah, it does help me think. I don't know. I just talk with my hands, so I guess it does. But Aldo versus McGregor 2 has to happen. That's the one. That's the tune-up fight I want. What would you want to see? I mean, so you're saying you want to see the Khabib fight?
I maybe not immediately because Conor doesn't deserve it. I think more likely it'd be cool to see Gaethje first. And then see Khabib smash him again.
So you want to see Conor Gaethje?
Yes.
Okay. What would you like in the chat?
Yes.
It was brought up. His name was spoken about. So let's see what the chat has to say.
My foot was up a balloon.
Hoopuful says best thing business wise is for Conor to fight Floyd again.
Super chat.
Super chat. Conor Hernandez.
Look at Joe Rogan's post on Instagram.
All right, I'll take a look. What do we got, Conor? What do we got? Joe Hogan. Okay. What the fuck? Whatever, just wash your hands.
Oh, because of the transgender bathrooms.
So what's this about?
They're basically saying whether you have a dick or a vagina, who cares?
But just wash your hands.
Just wash your hands.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's all I care about too. There's so many mongrels out there. And in this chat, we have 190 people watching. I guarantee 80% of the chat does not wash their hands. Just by going to the gym, I don't see anyone washing their hands. I'm like, what is going on? No one washes their hands. When they touch their dick. This is the best part. They go to the gym, they work out, and then they touch their dick, and then they either wash or don't wash. It doesn't matter. They touch their dick after they touch the machines. What are we doing? I don't know. I'm with Joe Rogan on this one. Right? Wash your hands. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, so Conor versus who when he comes back? What do you want in the chat? Jesse says Gaethje. I like Aldo too, although Gaethje would be a fiery fight for sure. But I think Aldo too would be something that I'd be interested in. What do you got in the chat?
Tommaso Mark says, I wash my hands. That's why I fist pump people. No shaking hands. Lee W. That's nasty. Jonathan Wilberding next. AEW next. AEW. I even wash my penis after working out, says Drew Becker. King K. Conor versus Justin. We don't do layups. PBR says washing your hands equals not getting the glue. AI says Ferguson. Kenneth Smith. Conor Gaethje. But I love that you brought up Jose. Van Shipman, I clean my hands with my Johnson. Tommaso Marks says Conor versus Max 2 or Gaethje. PBR says flu. Richard Solomon says, I always wash my hands after peeing on toilet seat.
Oh, hot.
Kevin from Chicago, Diaz punked Conor by ignoring me.
The fight is on. The weigh-ins is on Friday. Keep it calm, guys. All fine. Step by step. I will see you there.
All right. Thank you, Joanna.
CBD.
Roberto with the 420.
CBD. Yeah. CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you wanted to get these for before, after fights, training, and make your life a better place.
I think McGregor fighting winner of Nate/Hawkeye. UFC only cares about the money and not track records, my point of view.
So you think that's the fight, huh? McGregor's waiting for that. It seems like every time there's a fight coming up, it was Gaethje versus Cowboy. It was Poirier versus Khabib. It was Iaquinta versus Hooker. It was, and now the BMF thing happening. Every time there's a fight coming up, everyone's like, oh, after this fight, we're going to find out who Conor's fighting. Who knows anymore? Like, you can't even make a prediction anymore. It's so weird. There's bizarre trash talk. The only thing that caught a little bit is Conor versus Poirier, which I wouldn't mind seeing that. I really wouldn't mind seeing that rematch. But that's it. Like, other than that, and then Conor did throw the BMF thing out there. So maybe he's waiting. Do you think he is? He's waiting for a BMF?
Nope. I think that's the most ridiculous thing, especially after he made fun of it. He's not going to go after that.
All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the BMF, as much as I said it was cringy, it might be the new gold. And speaking of the new gold, I did a little reply to Dustin Poirier. And Dustin Poirier wrote, I will touch gold again. I owe it to myself. And I said, fuck gold. Go for that silly BMF belt.
Stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Poirier versus the winner of that.
Hey, I rewatched Rafael versus Khabib. I think he did the best against Khabib out of all his opponents. Better than Conor, Allen Michael Johnson by far. I would love to see Rafael versus Conor, but he went up to 170 now for round.
I tell you, Rafael dos Anjos, thank you, Kenneth, for the donation. Dos Anjos, if he had a chance to get that Conor fight that was supposed to happen, and I was supposed to be at that fight, UFC 196, I think he would do everything in his power to get back down to 155. What do you think? If they threw it on the table, do you think that Dos Anjos would find a way?
No.
No?
No, I think he's happy where he is.
All right.
He knows where he excels, and he's not going to do anything to jeopardize that. No fighter would.
Money, 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 money. Stop eating. I think he would starve himself. He would do anything in his power to get that fight. I really do believe that. So you don't think so, huh?
Maybe if Conor moved up.
All right, so you don't think so. All right, Chad, what do you think about Conor and Rafael, the fight that was supposed to happen? And Dos Anjos, excuse me, that would have been I was super nervous. When that fight was supposed to happen, I was like, oh, fuck. Conor's in for one here. And he wound up losing to Nate anyway, so it didn't matter. But, all right. Let's move on. What else do we have in the news, GBH?
According to MMA Mania, Fedor Emelianenko versus Rampage Jackson headlines Bellator Japan on December 29th. Two of the biggest names from the Pride Fighting Championship era will make their long-awaited returns to Saitama Super Arena on December 29th, when Fedor Emelianenko and Quinton Jackson headline Bellator Japan on Paramount Network. Tickets go on sale November 29th. And the Bellator president, Scott Coker, said, quote, for Bellator's debut in Japan, we wanted to bring a massive event and fighters that the Japanese fans really connect with. Given the vast history of martial arts and MMA in Japan, and especially at Saitama Super Arena, this will be a very special show that no one will want to miss. Emelianenko is 38-6 with one no contest, signed with Bellator MMA back in early 2017, and has since racked up a 2-2 record. In true The Last Emperor fashion, none of those four fights have made it to the judges' scorecards. In addition to finishes over Chael Sonnen and Frank Mir, this former Strikeforce attraction registered knockout losses to Matt Mitrione and Ryan Bader. As for Rampage Jackson, he's 38-13. He hooked up with Bellator MMA in late 2013, mustering up a 5-2 record with a lone UFC win sandwiched in there to satisfy his contract requirements in 2015. Rampage recently snapped a 2-fight losing streak by laying waste on longtime Pride nemesis Vanderlei, the axe murderer, Silva.
This fight, if they got a time machine and went back in time, this would have been fantastical, this thing over here. But that's not the case. Now we got two old guys fighting. And there's still a part of me that is interested. I mean, you have to. When you just hear Fedor versus Rampage, you got to be interested. You know, no matter how old they are, it's kind of cool to see both of those square off. So it's just a shame when it's happening. Do you think it's too late, Jesse? You think this is something that the ship has sailed? They shouldn't have done this?
I think we saw that in Emelianenko's last fight too. Like, even though he has racked up some wins, like it's a little concerning their age and how they're kind of falling out. So I don't expect to see the kind of fight that we would have expected to see maybe 10 years ago, you know? So.
All right. Well, I'm kind of cool with it. I'm down with it. I mean, this is Bellator, man. This is what they do, right? This is their bread and butter. This is what they put together, and it does. Like I see some people in the chat saying it pulls on the heartstrings. Yeah, it does. Get a little nostalgic. So this is happening. Japan. Wait, is this Bellator?
Yes, it's in Japan.
In Japan. Interesting. Bellator in Japan, December 29th. All right. I'm cool with that. I'm hip. I'm cool. By the way, this week, I want to just talk about our schedule here. Tomorrow is JBH Fight Briefing, where she's going to break down the Florida card. You excited about that, Jesse?
Yes and no, because I'm going to be missing part of the Giants game. So
yeah, Giants Pats. It's going to be
what time are the Giants on, by the way?
You're not missing anything. The entire team, their receivers, tight ends, running back.
I don't want to hear it. Don't say it.
What do you mean?
I don't want to hear any negative things.
Everyone's hurt.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, but what do you... I can't talk about sports.
No, you're not allowed to talk about negative things.
All right, listen. Fuck your superstitions. Here's the deal. The team is... I'm making excuses. Let me make excuses before they lose, for God's
they're
sakes.
on at 8:20, so I won't miss the Giants game.
Anyway.
Oh, yes, I will.
They are playing the Pats, and they are going to get fucking smoked. They're going to get ass raped. It's going to be so fucking horrible. Some people are saying that they should bring Eli Manning back just for this game because at least he has 5 big wins on the Patriots, but it's going to be a disaster.
The last game made me want to cry.
You're not going to... By the way, my Pistons came back.
Did they?
Yeah, they came back and won. 1-1.
Nice.
They came back. Anyway, getting sidetracked. So, Joanna versus the Karate Hottie. If they make weight, you got Swanson, Gracie, JBH is going to break this down. You excited to give them your picks?
I am, yeah. Listen, this card's really good. The main card especially is fantastic. The prelims are nothing to complain about. So, I mean, if I wasn't going to miss the Giants game, I would honestly fight brief the whole card. But, because it's such a good card. But the main card, it's going to be fun to fight brief. There's some really good fights on this card.
Man, oh man. Poor Cub. Cub's fighting like a rattlesnake. This guy is going to fucking wrap around him, rip his head off. Got Mckenzie Dern versus Amanda Rebus. Dern coming back. Post baby. Pena. He's on a nice little run here. He's on that 2-fight winning streak now. Matt Frivola is his opponent, so that's going down. 7-1 fighters. And then to end up the main card, you have Eric Anders versus Gerard Michant. That's happening. And it's a pretty good card for a fight night. It's fun. It's a fun one. So hopefully JJ and Michelle pull it together. And don't forget, Devin Clark. Our buddy Devin Clark's going to be in there. And James Vick versus Nico Price. The price is wrong, bitch. That's going down. It's going to be fun. Even though you got a lot of L's going on here, they're both going to bring it.
Yeah.
So that should be a good fight.
I'm worried about Nico.
I like Nico. I really do. He's won us some money. So I can't complain about the price. On Friday, there is no Fuqua Friday. I was going to play a sound bite, but I'm not going to do it. No Fuqua Friday this Friday. So unfortunately, no points game.
You're just excited you don't have to sing on Friday.
No singing. But we will be doing play-by-play live from Triton Fights. That's right. Triton Fights.
Wonderful.
Let's pull up the Triton Fight thing over here. And we will be showing the prelims here on this channel. Not many MMA channels pull this shit off. We'll be having live carnage and fights with our dopey voices. So that's going to be crazy. Let's go over to Triton's thing. You know what? I didn't see a poster for this event. So this is the first time that they're doing this at the Paramount Theater.
Yes.
So that's pretty wild. They're doing this at the Paramount Theater. It's a big theater out in Long Island. Some crazy bands have played there, and they've had a nutty events. Like, big comedians have been there as well. It's a big deal for Triton Fights, and we'll be taking you there for the first time. And if you're on Long Island, stop by the Paramount Theater. We got a MMA-Holes booth that will be up and running, so you can get some swag, some clothes, some stickers, all that fun stuff. We'll have some CBD products, all that shit. So check it out, Triton Fights. We didn't play their video, but let's do it now. Let's do it. Do it now. All right, let's do this. Now, I don't know if this is their promo video. We really didn't get sent. I tell you what, they've been slacking. They didn't really send us much. All right, let's see. So this is one of their shirtless fighters running. I don't know if this is their promo video or what. We're going to play it. Whoa, fucking loud. Jesus Christ. Triton Fights. What are you doing to me? That's it? Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the promos...
Where's their fucking promo?
Yeah.
What the hell happened? The fuck? There's shit in the bed. Hold on, let's go to their website. Usually they put together some sort of movie, right? Triton. Hold on. All right. What the hell? What in Sam hell? New York's largest MMA events. Triton Fights. Yes. So October 11th going down. We'll be there at the space. Bleacher Report will be having the main card. And where is their video? Where's their promo video? Is this it?
Well, it's their general 2019 promo. That's,
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I could play Method Man, but
Yeah, that's not their...
This is their 2019 promo. I want to play this, but it's fucking... It's probably copyright shit, so I can't.
Well,
so there
we've
it is.
seen it before. I mean, we've seen stuff like that. Like, this is just a general... It's not like for the upcoming fights.
This here, it's for the year. But this here, the Triton Fights has the best events, live events. It's so much fun. Their production's fantastic. They'll be streaming the prelims live on our channel and then Bleach Report. It's good shit. I tell you what, bare knuckle, you can't. When we watch celebrity boxing, you didn't see this shit. Bare knuckle don't look like this. PFL don't look like this. Bellator, nothing looks like this. It's the best, Jesse. Look at that, Jesse. Look, they have fucking explosions there. Their fists ignite fire. There's Triton Fights. I wish I could play the music, but we can't. There it is, Jess. You pumped up?
Yes, I am.
Any Long Island people out there? Any New Yorkers out there? If you want to come by, Paramount Theater. We'll see you there. All right. Let's move on to the next story in the news on this Wednesday night. What do we got? Gaethje.
According to MMA junkie Justin Gaethje, says that Dan Hooker made a shit move calling him out and Poirier. Justin Gaethje didn't come straight out on Tuesday and tell Dan Hooker to get his name out of his mouth, but he basically said so in all but those words. Hooker had an impressive victory over Ally Quinta on Saturday night at UFC 243 in Melbourne, Australia, and afterward targeted both Gaethje and the former WSOF lightweight champ and Poirier, the former interim UFC lightweight title holder, as logical next steps as he reaches the top rungs of the 155-pound ladder. But Gaethje believes the only fights which make sense for him at this stage of his career would be matchups with either current UFC lightweight champ Khabib Nurmagomedov or former champ Conor McGregor. And at Dominance MMA Media Day, the highlight made it plain that he would consider a Hooker fight a big step backwards. Hooker told MMA Junkie, quote, "It doesn't make sense at all. Business-wise, it makes absolute zero sense. He just got his ass beat by Edson Barboza, so for him to come across over that name and mention my name or Dustin Poirier's name was kind of a shit move."
I was looking at Gaethje, and I saw some people in the chat saying, doesn't it look like he's like always stoned? Gaethje has this face, and he seems like a super nice dude, but he's got this weird face that he looks like he's missing a couple of chromosomes. You know, there's something off. He has a fighter's face, right? Like those weird, goofy, dead eyes. Like his eyes always looked all loopy and stuff. Like he just woke up, right? He's got an interesting look to him.
Maybe he takes Xanax.
He's got a Xanax face, or maybe it's just a punch drunk face. I don't know. But Justin Gaethje, I can understand his frustrations. You know, he's like, come on, someone fight me already. Enough's enough. Let's get this popping. So what do you think's next for Gaethje?
Like I said, I'd like to see Gaethje fight McGregor, but that probably won't happen. So we'll just have to wait and see with him. He's kind of been, looking for his next fight, and no news has really come out about it. So
he did say he has no problem with fighting his buddy Dustin Poirier, who is under the dominance. But how about this? Ali Abdelaziz, he has cornered the market. He's got everybody. So you could possibly have him versus Poirier, which is two of his guys. And then you can have, what's the other one over there? Hold on. Let me think about it. What's the possible matchup? Oh, fuck. What was the other one? Shit. Help me out. We were watching on TMZ. He was sitting there with all his fighters. And I was like, oh, shit. More of his guys are going to fight each other.
You're sitting with...
Who was there? He had Cejudo.
Kamaru Usman, Henry Cejudo, Justin Gaethje,
Kelvin Gastelum.
Gastelum.
But Kelvin, I don't know what teammate he could have fought. Not teammate, fellow sponsor.
Who's that one guy that just recently won, the Russian guy?
Yeah, not that guy either. Not him. Who is the one over there? I was like, oh shit, another two that can go at it with each other. I can't fucking remember. Anyway, he's got everyone. Oh, Frankie Cejudo. Thank you, Paley Grasso. Frankie Cejudo. That's what he was talking about.
Frankie Cejudo.
So imagine that shit going down. Those two. It's weird how he's got everybody. Ali Abdelaziz. Fucking guys. He's doing all right with himself. So, and how many guys does he have fighting for titles? It's nuts.
Imagine Gaethje.
Or has titles.
Gaethje versus Khabib.
Oh, no. Gaethje Khabib. That's the one. That's the one I'm thinking about. Jesse got it. That's the one. Fucking Khabib wasn't even there. Gaethje has no problem with fighting Poirier and Khabib. And it was funny. They asked Ali Abdelaziz, They said,
Ali Abdullah sleaze, Moss.
well, that's nice. When are you gonna run into him? And he's gonna fucking.
He'll be like,
I
Abdullah
shank you.
sleaze.
You gonna do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see that.
I'll act like I slipped up in an interview. I'm here with Ali Abdullah sleaze and just kind of like go on with the interview and act like.
All right. Well, hey, you're female, so maybe you can get away with it. But yeah, Gaethje would fight Nurmagomedov, and they asked Ali who would win that fight. He's like, they're both killers and this and that, and they're both his boys. So Ali in the back of his head is like, money. It's a win-win. 2 guys fighting for the belt, both my guys. It's crazy, man. Ali Abdelaziz he's doing his thing. He's pimping it out. He's pimping the fighters out. Speaking of Ali's guys, here's Henry Cejudo in the news. What we got with him?
According to MMA Fighting, Henry Cejudo is undecided on his future, but admits the bantamweight division is more appetizing for him. So you can say goodbye to the 125-pound division belt for him.
He's done?
No, well, not really. Henry Cejudo is almost ready to get back into action, but when he does, he's still not sure who it will be against. After winning the bantamweight title in June to go along with his flyweight belt, Cejudo had shoulder surgery to repair a torn subscapularis muscle. He's been recovering ever since, but speaking with ESPN, Triple C says he's almost fully recovered and still targeting a return early next year if he can get his financial situation settled in the with the UFC. He's like, well, I don't want to make a decision. It sucks that I say that until I'm 100% healthy and have a meeting with the UFC. I don't want to jump the gun not knowing what's on the table, like what's going to happen with Uncle Dana. They've taken care of me and whatnot, but that's something that's huge to me. That means a lot to me. I've got 2 belts. I know what Daniel makes. I don't want to get into it because it's a conversation I'm going to have with my boss and the organization. I'm a legend, man, and I've got to start hitting those numbers like a legend.
All right. So there's Triple C at it again, and once he heals up, let's see. Well, who knows what the hell's next for him? You know, I keep on thinking about this round table that they were all sitting at, and Usman, a guy who we picked, said he was going to be a champion. Mysticalness comes through. He was a champion. He doesn't become a champion, and now here he is sitting at top with the belt. He's fighting Colby Covington, who is another cringy one. And I have to say this: as much as I think Usman's going to win this fight, I do believe he's going to win this fight. I think I'm going to root for Colby.
Why?
Well, Usman's annoying me. Anytime.
Just because he's annoying you?
He's incredibly annoying.
That doesn't make sense.
That weird smooth bullshit that he does, I feel is so forced. I don't think he's smooth. In fact, I think he's a nerd. I really do. Like, I think that Usman is like a nerdy wrestling
But trying
guy.
to be calm and peaceful.
He's trying to be all cool.
Yeah.
And he's not. I feel like, hey, he's shredded. He's in great shape. He's the champion. But I feel like that smooth stuff that he's doing is a complete cover-up.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like that. The only thing I think that's the only thing I said I didn't like about him was the way he talks, because it's like
it's bullshit. It's not.
It's too much. Like I actually cringe a little listening to him because he's like everything's good and you gotta love life and be humble and it's like.
It's not real. It's not real. I'm telling you right now.
I want to kill myself.
If you watch his old videos where he was Marty from Nebraska, you watch his old videos, he was like kind of like a country boy. You know, like he wasn't all this smooth guy. Now he developed this weird, smooth LL Cool J character. It's not him.
It's so bad.
It's just like Colby Covington. His character's not him, but at least it's so obnoxious, Colby's character, that you can tell this is his WWE style. It's annoying. It's retarded, but it's his shtick. That's Colby's shtick over there. Marty, on the other hand, he seems like a nice dude. He really does. But this smooth thing, I am not buying it in any way. With that being said, he's going to smash Colby, of course. But Ali Abdelaziz is saying that his entrance is going to be more elaborate. Wait until you see what happens when he comes out, and it's going to top what Adesanya did. Do you think this is going to happen, Jess? Do you think it's going to be more grand than your boy, the Last Stylebender?
Nah.
No, huh?
Nah.
Super chat.
King K with the donation.
Colby Covington is going to smash Marty.
All right. He says he's going to smash him. Listen, I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. But what do I know? I thought Bobby Knuckles was going to win, right? So I don't know anything. I feel Usman is... here's another problem. When was the last time Usman fought? It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Was it June? May? It was sometime earlier this year.
Look up.
June? Am I wrong?
How do you spell his name?
Kamaru.
Right? Kamaru Usman. Yeah, the
Man.
Nigerian Nightmare.
Was
The
it
last
June?
time.
I think
It's
it
been a
was
minute.
June.
15-1 in the UFC, unblemished. Last fight was T. Wood,
March.
of course. But when was that? It was March? March 2nd. Okay. So
wow,
now
I was way off.
yeah. So March is the last time he fought, and he's going to fight in November? No, wait, December? What card is that? That's December, right? That's a December card. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You have 9 months. You can have a baby. I mean, it's not an incredible layoff. Like, it's not insane of a layoff. It's not like a Bobby Knuckles, Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor type layoff. So it's not, I don't know if it's enough to make the difference. So I'm still going with Marty in the fight. What do you think? Do you think that layoff is going to be too much?
I don't like when you ask me these questions.
Well, I mean, you're only a host of an MMA show.
You don't have to be sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
No comment.
All right. So JBH doesn't think it's a comment. Do you think the chat needs to answer us? It's your duty to please that booty. Let us know. Do you think that the layoff is going to be a problem with Kamaru Usman? It could be, but at 9 months, I don't know if that's enough.
9 months was his pregnancy that he was hiding. It was,
I don't think it's enough.
surgery.
I think Usman still is going to just wrap up Covington and beat him at his own game. I think he's gonna fuck Covington up. It would be funny if Covington wins, but I think Usman's gonna fuck him up. Let's see what the chat says.
If Colby beats Usman, he won't fight again. He'll ask for too much, says Crip. Kincaid says Usman will gas, do chronic. Colby cardio is up with Diaz bros. Life and Logic Wrestling cancels wrestling. They will throw down. Drunk Savage, lack of EPO will affect him. Roberto Lopez, yes, he is mentally nursing himself. Burnman, Colby's only advantage in this fight is his shtick. River City, Colby is taking that belt like taking candy from a baby. Roberto Lopez, Colby will be more aggressive. Do chronic. Colby trains with Cam. Kevin from Chicago, hey Moss, tone it down. And the matter of fact predictions, you were wrong about Izzy and Stipe. Why don't you go suck a fucking cock, Kevin?
Kevin, listen. Here's the deal. I was right the first time about the Stipe thing. I was wrong the second time. So I'm 500 with that. I'm 50-50. If you look at all my predictions on main cards, I am no worse than above 500. And sometimes I get all the fights right. Sometimes I get, 3 out of the 5 fights right. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I split. But around 500 and up. I never go below 500 in my picks. So Kevin from Chicago, you need to take that wrestling and shove it up your ass. I don't know what that means, but shove it up your ass. All right, let's look at this card here. UFC 245. We're going to skip the 244 because we're going to be talking about that a lot. But this is interesting. If you look at UFC 245, it still says to be determined versus to be determined. Why? What's that about UFC? You got 3 title fights on this card. Is there a possibility that they're going to throw another title fight on this card? Is that even possible?
Yes, it's entirely possible. They've done it before.
I mean, we really don't have that much time to do it.
Of course we do. We got 3 months.
So what title fight would you throw on there? Or would you throw together some crazy circus fight? Like what are they waiting for here?
Wait, scroll down. Scroll.
Nothing says that they're the main event.
All right, here we go. 3 title fights.
Yeah, you got Nunez versus Durandamy. You have Holloway versus Volkanovski. By the way, I say Nunez wrong. I say Nunez. It's Nunez.
Oh, fuck that. It's Nunez.
I say Nunez, but
it's like Nunez.
You don't have the squirrely little thing over the end. It's
People
Nunez.
will look for anything to tell you you're wrong. That's why I like to shove my middle finger up their assholes.
Yeah.
Until they bleed.
Mm-hmm. All right. Kevin from Chicago still mouthing off in the chat. Here's the deal.
That's because I have my middle finger currently stuck up his asshole.
Matter of fact picks is picking Khabib over Israel Adesanya. You're talking about unicorn shit. We're not the fantasy holes. We're the MMA-Holes. You're talking about mythical fights that will never happen. So you get on that unicorn. Or actually, jump on a Pegasus because they have wings and fly out of here with your fucking fantasy shit.
He doesn't deserve to fly.
He's talking about like the Tooth Fairy and shit. And he's saying we should listen to him with Tooth Fairy fights. Get out of here. Spoiler alert. The Tooth Fairy is not real, nor is Santa Claus, nor is Adesanya versus Khabib. All right. Boom roasted. So yeah, Marty versus Covington, Volkanovski, Holloway, Durandamy versus Nunez. 3 title fights, but it says To be determined versus to be determined.
TBD. What other fight would they put on there?
I mean, unless they put some weird like ass BMF bullshit, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Let's see. What if they? What if they? Oh, no.
Maybe Jon Jones, but Jon Jones says he's coming back next year, but he did say he had big news. So it says main event on Tapology. That's Usman versus Covington. Does that really mean anything? The Ian Lev experience.
The irony in Kevin calling you out about your picks is that he never gives his out in the chat, so he has the luxury of coming in after the fact to say how right he was.
True.
Dare told you all I was right, guys. A clown with Luke Thomas of the MMA-Holes.
Thank you, the Ian Lev.
It is true, though. He always calls in afterward like, I was right about this fight and that fight and this fight. It's like, you never fucking told us your picks in the first place. I mean, you were right about that fight.
He doesn't even talk about the one that I got last week, the last card where with the plus 240 on the main card I got right.
Santa is real to me.
I'm sorry, King K. I apologize, King K.
Oh, my God. All right.
And he's black, Santa. How about that? Spoiler alert. So it says, main event is Covington versus Usman. It is true, though, like with picks here, a lot of shows, like there are smaller shows that make picks. You know, you see all those little shows that no one watches and like, I make this pick, I make that pick, but no one's watching them, right? But if you look at the bigger channels, you look at the Robin Blacks. Robin Black will never make picks because he's shook. He is fucking too shook to make a pick. Because if you look wrong, you don't look like an intelligent analyst.
Fuck that.
Same with Luke Thomas. He's not going to he'll sway in directions, but he's not going to throw guaranteed lock picks.
Luke Thomas is the Kevin. He won't lock a pick, but after someone wins, I told you. I said it.
So making picks is a dumb move by us because no matter how many you get right, you're going to be hung by the ones you got wrong.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I love it.
Hang me, lynch me, throw me up there, light me on fire. Yes, I picked Robert Whittaker, and I went on and on about it. I don't care. I really don't care. Honestly, I'm still over 500 in my picks. I still get majority of them right.
You know
it is what it is.
What's fun about it, too, is even if you get hung for the ones you get wrong, that I don't know about you, but I'm really competitive. So, like, that feeling of competition, like that challenge is always fun.
I'm competitive, but I'm very realistic. And this is something Luke Thomas says, that it's like a coin flip. He's right about that. When you make a pick, there's a reason why gambling is impossible. Because it really is. Any given Sunday, you don't know. You don't know who's going to win the fight. You don't know who's going to win the game. That's why you watch. If you know, you won't watch.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
It's the phenomenon.
What are you guys talking about? Kevin from the Shigeko has the best picks. He has just makes his picks after the fight card see over. It's called creativity.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Well, hey, Pulse. You got to give it to Pulse. Pulse is throwing his picks out there, right? Lives and dies by the sword. Those are the people you got to be like, hey, good for you. Go for it. And if you look at the Kenny Florians or the Chael Sonens, the people that are throwing picks out there and everyone's like, oh, their pick's always wrong. At least they're throwing it out there.
Yeah.
They're giving you something. A lot of shows don't. They like, if it goes to the ground, it goes to Khabib. If it stays on the feet, it's Conor McGregor. Thanks for nothing. We all know that. How many times do you see analysts talk shit like that? If it stays on the feet, this guy's going to win. If it goes to the ground, that guy's going to win. Thanks for nothing. You just wasted my entire fucking hour or a half hour or 15 minutes talking about that bullshit. No. This person's going to win. That's going to win. That's it. Anyway, look what you did. Look what you started. But I like Kevin. I actually do. I think Kevin brings some spice to the show. But don't tell him I said that. Mighty Mouse is fighting, slipping under the radar. This guy here was the pound-for-pound guy. And here he is fighting in another world. And what's going on with Mighty Mouse?
Well, according to the Bleacher Report, Mighty Mouse is looking to become the top contender at one championship century. God, these chairs.
Oh, by the way, Gun FDX. So we used to have a thing called Goat Milk that was our Pick'em League. And it was, what was it through? It was through the UFC website. They shut that down, and I know Tapology does it. I think what we're going to do, we should do that, Jess. We wanted to develop our own picks, our own league within our website on the MMA-Holes.com. The logistics, and we don't have the team really to do it. We could barely pay our marketing team. So the logistics of doing that it's pushed back. But what we should do, Jesse, and thank you for dropping that in the chat.
Well, we were going to do the Tapology one.
That
But
should be next.
we ran into problems with that.
You can't embed it.
Yes. So, yes, we tried that. In fact, I set it up. But there are some other problems behind the scenes when it comes to getting there.
We want it to be on our website. That's what we want. We want it to be a one-stop shop. You can watch the show. You can do your picks. You can do all your shit. You can talk in the community, on the community section. The pick thing we have to figure out. Maybe we will go to Tapology, though. We'll see. King K.
The UFCONs, the PFL, pay attention.
Well, the UFC, they are both on ESPN, right? So I don't think they own them, though. Own them, excuse me. But it's just a matter of time, right? They took out Pride, Strikeforce.
Yeah, Lee W. As in the whole community participates. We'll get it.
We need to do it.
And things are being revamped right now anyway, so I'm sure, at some point there will be something where everyone can participate. But my biggest thing now is we always rushed everything before. So now it's like take a step back and do everything one at a time to make sure that we get it done right so that you guys can enjoy it, Goat
Milk was a lot of fun. And what was great is each week when we did Goat Milk, the winner of that week would get something small from us, just a little incentive. And then at the end of the year, the person that ends on top gets the big prize. And I would like to do that again. I think that was a lot of fun. A shirt or, just whatever sponsor stuff, do giveaways for that. Make it a little competitive within the community. We could talk smack. I think that would be fun. We're just trying to figure out the logistics. Now, here's the deal. If you have an idea, or if you are good, if you're a web designer, or if you make plugins or any of that stuff, please feel free. We are looking to pay. Hit us up. Go through the community section on the MMAHoles.com over here. Contact us and hit us up. If you do develop websites and stuff like that, JBH is on the ball, but we're looking for people that have other tools that we can add to the dysfunction over here. And maybe you can help us bring this to the next level. Something to think about. So contact us, let us know. Right? We're listening to any ideas over here. But I would like to bring Goat Milk back. It has to be back. Has to. It was a big part of the show. All right. You guys want to pick 'em league? Drop a 1 in the chat if you jump in on another MMA Holes pick 'em league. It'd be great to get it done by January 1st and start a full year 2020. We got to get that going. Let's see what the chat says.
They're all just dropping the ones in chat, Moss.
They're in. They would all play along. We had a swole squad when we did Goat Milk. All right, Shep wouldn't be there, but a lot of ones. Look at all those people, Jess. They're all down. All right. Well, more importantly, here we are. What a lovely couple over here. Thanks to the knitter. And check out the MMAHoles.com. We are live there right now. Look at this. Just look at it. Go to home. And there it is. We're live on the channel. We have a live chat. So if you want to scroll and talk to the people over there on the live chat, we have the donations underneath, our sponsors, our story, all that stuff. Our podcast as well. We have the audio version of our podcast. So check out the MMAHoles.com, and there's a community section, more important, where you can hang 24/7 and just bullshit with the peoples of the community. What's Wanda French dropping over here? What is this?
The screenshot.
She did it too? Good stuff. All right, any more news stories? Oh, yeah, let's get to that Mighty Mouse story. We got a little sidetracked.
Well, it's not really a story. It's just they kind of went through his accomplishments and stuff, and he wants to be on top by relatively soon, actually. So it's not really like a huge story or anything like that to read through. But
I wish Mighty Mouse is still in the UFC. I kind of miss him. I know he was a little bit of a, kind of a puss face. He didn't really have much personality, but the guy was the beast. He made 125 interesting, and Henry's making it a little interesting now. But damn, man, I wish we can get him back. How many fights does he have on his contract? Do you know?
For one championship?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Let me look through here.
I know he got paid a nice chunk of change, but I would love to see him come back to the UFC and just, bang out a couple of fights and retire. Life and Logic says he's boring as fuck. He went through a little streak where you're like, whatever. But then towards the end, the guy was tearing shit up, man. He was tearing it up. He used to be a decision fest, and all of a sudden, boom, he started finishing people again. Guy's got the longest win streak as a champion. Guy was a beast.
Well, they don't specify what the length of his contract is.
Well, I would love to see him come back.
Yeah.
If you think about 125, right? Who do you give a fuck about with? now, unless you terminate the division, who do you care about? Like Henry Cejudo, he's gonna be playing at 135, right? More fun fights over there. They let a lot of people go at 125. So who do you give a shit about at 125? Let's look.
Not a fucking person.
Oh wait, that one kid though. Hold on, there's another hype train over there.
Oh yeah, the one that I'd mentioned him on my fight briefing.
Where is he? This kid I said was gonna be a champ. Oh no, I'm talking about the bantamweight. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, hold on, Jesse. Jesse's bumping into me.
These fucking chairs.
All right, here we go. Flyweight. Formiga, Benavidez. I mean, that rematch is inevitable, right? That's got to happen. Figueiredo and Formiga, they're good fighters. I really don't give a fuck. Pantoja, Tim Elliott.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
Nah.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
I really don't care about any of them. Lee.
Fucking great idea. Start 2 leagues, one free and another with like a $5 entry. Pay out the top 3. Just do it every 3 months or something to keep people interested.
Yeah, we've got some ideas floating around.
Listen, well, the pay to be in type league thing, that could get a little tricky because it's kind of like gambling and shit. So we can't do that. But what we could do is, listen, you guys keep supporting the show with the Patreon and the donations. We have sponsors too. So if that keeps going, we have the ability to do giveaways and give you guys incentives for winning each week. So we wouldn't ask to pay, but we would like to do it through our website. We would like to do that. This way we can pull it all together. But it's going to happen. We'll do it. I would like to get it done before the end of this year. I'd like to pull it together, get a whole roster of people, and then go into 2020 and guns blazing. That'd be a lot of fun. All right, let's finish up the stories over here because we're
there's just
the
one
end.
more.
Okay.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar and Cain Velasquez are set to rematch at the WWE Crown Jewel event.
Oh, and before you get into this, let's see. Gun FDX is get a young Jamie. Yeah, we need a young Jamie.
What's a young Jamie?
Joe Rogan's producer. We need that.
Yeah.
I would love to. I wish we could. I wish we could do that. We're fucking broke. It's just me and Jesse. And Jesse does pretty much everything behind the scenes. I do a little thing here and there. And her and Anthony and Jennifer, who we're probably going to lay off soon because it's like slave labor. And then we have Michael jumping in. We actually have some people working for us, but, it's a tough world. We need a producer. All right, let's get into the story.
Well, welcome to Midnight Mania. It's been 9 years since Cain Velasquez brutally dethroned Brock Lesnar at UFC 121. Lesnar would fight just twice afterward and take a multi-year hiatus, though rumors of Lesnar's return to the cage are always prevalent and still occasionally circulate today. Velasquez, meanwhile, would lose the title immediately after, only to recapture the strap and defend it twice. After losing the belt a final time, Velasquez's injuries kept him sidelined for quite some time, and his attempted return to the cage back in February ended in disaster.
I want him to fight in the UFC again. That's what I want.
Well, it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't want it in WWE. Who cares?
It certainly seemed like no rematch would ever occur given the differing paths of their respective careers, but Velasquez's sudden success in the squared circle has created new opportunities. Per Big Play writer Josh Carey, the two will compete once more at the upcoming WWE Crown Jewel event on October 31st in Saudi Arabia. The announcement is expected to be made official this Friday, October 11th. Think Lesnar gets his revenge, or will Velasquez secure another upset win in his new sport?
Gaylord.
That's what I think about that. Did you guys see this? I saw this online, and we probably can't show it because, WWE is probably just as bad as the UFC, so I'm not going to play that game. But there was a clip of, it's all over the internet, where Cain comes back, and he comes walking up with Rey Mysterio, the Mexican WWE guy with the mask. And Brock Lesnar's in the ring, and the guy next to him, is that Paul Bearer? I don't know.
I don't know.
It was an old school guy, like manager guy. I'm not sure what guy that was. So here he is, and I saw Tyson Fury in there fighting a bunch of people. So all these major athletes are going over there, and I get it. They want to get paid. Brock Lesnar's in the ring, and Cain's walking up like his arms look like noodles now. Like Cain Velasquez, he's got the weirdest shaped body. It's bizarre. It's square. It's like a SpongeBob SquarePants with two fucking noodles hanging off of it. No physique. It's amazing that this guy is one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And he's just like walking up, and Brock Lesnar's like just jacked, roided up, 45 years old, and he's like scared. Oh my God, it's like a blast from the past.
Well, he has to be dramatic about it.
How do you buy this? You got
it's
this
a
Mexican
soap
walking up
opera.
with these little noodle arms, and I'm like, Brock, like you look at these two in WWE world, Brock should fucking pick him up and just break him in half, you know? And I'm watching this, and it's this whole drama, and then Brock goes outside of the ring, and he starts like he scurries out. He's all nervous.
It's a soap opera for grown men, so he has to be like super dramatic about it, and you know.
It's so bad. Listen, there are a lot of WWE fans out there, kids, grown-ups. I can't even wrap my head around it. It's insane. Like if you look at the ratings for WWE, it's through the roof. All these YouTube channels out there that have these WWE reactions, and I mean, you're talking thousands and millions of views. And why? I have no idea. But this soap opera, people love it. And now you got this going on, and good for Cain Velasquez. Jesse attacked me. Good for Cain Velasquez. He's getting paid. Good for him. You know, life after UFC. But man, would I love to see them run this back. I would love it. That's the fight to make. If Brock ever came back, Cain, Brock, let's do it again. Moss WWE ratings are tanking, but if you look online,
Apparently not.
they are. Listen, maybe the ratings are tanking. Well, didn't they just sign a contract with Fox?
Yeah,
How bad could it
according
be?
to what I have seen, they're doing quite well.
Yeah, they're with Fox right now.
Yeah,
I don't think they're doing that bad. Their pay-per-views got to be through the roof. You got this deal with Fox. They have that app that's making some serious cash. So I don't think they're doing that bad. And you look at these YouTube channels. I mean, these MMA channels are like, we have like almost 200 people in here. We're scrapping to get to 200. You look at the YouTube channels, these WWE ones, you're talking thousands of people watching at a time. It's nuts. It's a whole new world. A whole new world. You think this is why we don't have thousands of people watching? But I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Do we have some WWE people in there? Are you a fan of WWE? Yes or no?
President says retards. Bradley Rebus is laughing my ass off. Jean-Paul Lescaut. WWE equals Walmart worker entertainment. Pedophilia. Fook no. WWF. Nah, WWF. I'm a fan. No. No. Hell yeah. No, sir. MMA or get the fuck out. WWF. Yes. UFC on Fox broke records, you idiot. Yes, rarely. No. Fuck WWE. I hate the shit. Retarded fans. Hello or hell no. Fook fake. Fook no, not a fan of that crap. Like 10 years ago, lol. WWE is fun. What's that? I would pay to watch Brock kick some real ass. Ric Flair was my guy. Roddy Piper too. Why not? I was when I was a kid, not now. Reda fans. Oops, sorry, Caps. Thumbs down. AEW is new wrestling show. WWE is more fun than Bellator. Four Horsemen. AEW.
All right, so the people are reacting to this whole WWE situation. And, I mean, good for Cain. I'm glad he's getting paid.
Cain.
Just like Ronda, I'm glad Ronda get paid, and Tyson Fury now is running around in there.
You almost said got paid.
Got paid. Got fucking paid. JBH, do you climb over top rope or go under? Or he's trying to say, do you?
What does that mean?
Do you climb over the top rope or would you go under? So if you're going to go into the ring, right, would you like dip underneath the ropes or would you like be badass?
My stupid ass would be climbing over the top
No,
rope.
I would do the whole thing where you sit on one rope and you push it up and then you slide right through.
No, it's too common. You got to do something
Nah.
stupid. I'd climb it like a ladder. And then
Yeah, I would like to do that. Like the fucking, you sit on, then you push the rope up. The rope looks like it's so heavy though. I'd be like, oh, I can't get this rope up. And you fucking, quick, hurry up, JBH. Or I want to do the whole thing where you hit the mat and you roll under onto the floor. I always wanted to do that. Like if I ever got into a WWE ring, which that's probably never going to happen, but I would like to just hit the mat and then roll out of there. I always laugh at that. Like, why do they roll out? What is that? It's so dramatic. It's like, oh, they're rolling out.
I guess it's an easier way to get out if you think about it. I mean, instead of tingling yourself to get underneath, you just roll out.
You kind of scoot over and just put a leg down and get out, or slide underneath. These
I
guys
would roll out. That's cool.
Yeah?
I would do that. Yeah.
I don't know why I want to do that. It's like sliding down a fire pole. Like you just want to slide down that pole. You want to roll out of a wrestling ring. Weird. All right, so that's that. We done, Jesse?
Yes, boss. We are.
All right, give him a teaser. Tomorrow and Friday and Saturday, 3 nights in a row of MMA-Holes.
Tomorrow the Giants are playing, so don't miss that. Also, Fight Briefing, 8 p.m. Eastern time on this channel. So hit that notification bell. Make sure you're subscribed because I will be live solo without Mystic Boss.
Well, that's your choice, not mine.
But I will be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So check your local time. Make sure you're here because we're going to be talking about the fight coming up, UFC Tampa, this weekend. I will be going over the main card and briefing all the fights of the main card. And then Friday, we have Fuko Friday live at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you're there for that. Actually, no, not Fuko Friday. Triton fights.
No Fuko Friday.
Triton fights.
No Fuko Friday. Triton fights. How dare you? We're going to put the link in the description for Bleacher Report so you can watch it for free. And on this channel, that's right, live fights. JBH, myself, will be doing the play-by-play. It's going to be fiery. It's going to be sexy. And then we roll you right into Saturday show. A lot of shows for the peoples.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, sir. All right, Jesse. It's that time for the rhythm and the rhyme.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole.
Foot was up on the